Hello everyone, we are looking at a Trident Maple, another one of my recent acquisitions, and also another tree which has been neglected, and I'm on a mission to salvage it. The pot is badly broken and it is being held together by a wire which goes right around the pot, and not quite sure what else I'm going to find. So here's a close-up. You can see the pot broken and the wire which is holding it together. I am going to take this wire apart and see what happens. I have to put it into another pot which I have prepared. It's a temporary measure. We're at the height of summer, and here in England it's very hot. It's June and the temperature here is in the late 20s. It's about 27, 28. So it is very hot for us, and I just want to put this tree into a pot where, without disturbing too much of the soil, but I will gently work the roots, and as I doubt it if very much water is getting through, but we'll see. Oops, that didn't take long. Is coming apart, as you can see. All I've got to do is just touch it. I think that's as far as we'll go. Let's turn it round. You can see the roots there. It is obviously root bound, and I'm going to take it apart and try and see if I can tidy it up. The wires, so I'll gently work through and we'll catch up shortly. I have worked the roots and freed as much of the roots as I can, and here is what it looks like. I'm not going to cut them back. As I explained, it's height of the summer, and want to disturb as little of the roots as possible. The soil is like solid clay. Not quite sure when it was last repotted. Must have been a long time ago. And this one great big mass of soil is just like a brick, very hard. It's some places it's soft, and a lot of dead roots which at some stage didn't get any water and they've just died. So I'm just freeing up the soil, and also with the chopstick making holes to try and get the water to sort of penetrate. And I'm going to tidy up and then put it in its new pot. I have this round mica pot which I have chosen for its temporary home until next spring. So I'm going to now pop it in and gently ease the roots in. continue with this process and look at. I've put a fair amount of soil at the bottom and settle the tray in this pot, and now time to top it up with fresh soil around and also work through the roots. I am making good progress and now just finishing off with chopstick, getting the soil in to make sure that there aren't any air pockets. Remove a fair amount on the sides and the bottom. This is, as I said earlier, is a temporary pot, and it will have a permanent home hopefully next spring. This is just to seed through for the next 9 months. The soil is really sinking with the chopstick, so that's good. It's filling up the air pockets and the gaps. Although this wasn't a complete repot, it's taking an incredible amount of soil, where I have removed the soil from the sides and the bottom and the corners, of course, because this is a round pot and it was in a square rectangular pot before. So the edges had to be removed, the soil had to be removed completely from the edges to fit into the round pot. Well, the temporary pot is complete, and I'll give this tree a quick turn. It's a Trident Maple, and haven't quite decided which is going to be the front, so the round pot is just as well. And it does need a prune, but I won't touch it right now as it has had enough of a shock. His pot changed and roots being sort of eased and opened up a bit. A fair amount of soil was removed. I didn't remove any of the roots, and I will now give it a good soaking and firstly locate it into its temporary position for the next 2 weeks, where it will get a little bit of shade. It's quite a big tree, and I can't have it in complete shade, so it'll have to be where it'll get most shade, and 2 weeks later we'll start giving it a very thorough soaking, and just to make sure that the water runs through. It'll take a while. It's a very big pot, and the spray is very, very fine. I'll carry on with this, and this is the location where it will stay for the next couple of weeks before it will return to its usual home. and I will be carrying out further work on this. It needs pruning and it will need repotting next spring, and also at the front not quite sure what to do. There is new growth, and I'm hoping to grow these so that we have branches here. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and to watch more please subscribe.